Well guys, starting you off on a sad note, as some of you may know, we live in Houston, Texas, and we officially have water in my house. Everything's up. We're preparing for the flood. As you can see outside, the track car is up on the trailer, which barely helped it. My X5 is going underwater, and if I open my front door right here, yep, water's right here. I am a couple inches from being completely consumed. As you can see, the garage, I'm about to go outside and lift up the M3 some more. The M3 was up like 18 inches, 20 inches, but that obviously is not enough anymore. The bayou has completely overflown here, and there's the M3. So as you guys can see, I have well over 1.5 feet of water inside my garage. My pump is pumping, but obviously that's not going to do shit. You can see it's actually up to the tire on the M3 here, and it's 1/2 inch from the actual car and being flooded. So I'm actually picking up all the stuff that's floating right now, which is toolbox and everything on that side. Oh shit, toolbox busted open. I'm gonna put this out on the patio here, but as you can see, it's about to come up over my deck. This is just a ridiculous amount of water. The oil's floating. Oh my god. I'll put this over here for right now, but I'm wading through like a little bit, about 1.5 feet worth of water. I had the M3 on the OEM jack stand so I can jack it up and rotate it so I can get it as high as I possibly can. And I have jack stands underneath the car, if anybody's wondering. Lift those up all the way. I'm gonna set you guys down right here so I can work. So you guys can sit and watch me. I'm gonna jack up the car, get it as high as I possibly can so it's out of the flood waters. I thought this was gonna be more than enough height, but it's not at all. So we're gonna raise this sucker up like another couple inches, as high as these OEM jacks will go, and hopefully we can save her. I gotta jack up the back, but I gotta use the stock jack to do that. I have a giant piece of wood which will allow me to get up under and jack up the cars even more, but I'm trying to get this one. Wheels are in the water. I'm gonna open up this, but as you can see, that's not gonna do anything because everything is flooded. We're supposed to get another 24 inches of rain today, which, as you can see, that'll put this car completely under. But let's hope that does not happen. I am pulling out the stock jack here. Gonna get it up and under and try to jack up the rear of this car, get it up as high as I can. I really should have put the red one on the trailer, but I don't even know where I am here. I don't even think this stock jack will work right now. Let's see if we can get it up. There it goes. Okay. We're getting the back up. Get in the back up, get in the back up. Oh shit, what did I just drop? I dropped something. But as you can see, we're wading through shit ton of water here. I'm gonna set you guys down right here so you guys can see. I'm jacking this thing up. See if I can get it as high as I can. I don't know how high I can actually get it, but we're gonna try to get it up higher. So we got that there. Might be able to get this thing up high enough, but we have no stopping rain, so I'm not optimistic too much. But we got that there. That's up higher. I'll lower this sucker back down because I think I need to jack up the front some more. That's on jack stands now. That height. Shit. I don't even think that's gonna work. As you can see, everything's floating as we're trying to get stuff done here. So I'm gonna put this under there. Only thing I got right now that's gonna work. This should allow me to get the car a little bit higher in the back. We'll see. I don't know if I can get this block under here without it floating away. So let's see what we can do here. Maybe I can get this under. No, it's floating. Ugh. So I can't get that under there. I'm gonna have to get this jacked up a little bit here so it's out of the water, so the buoyancy isn't too bad on it. Put this sucker right under the diff. I know it's not the safest thing in the world, but hard times require desperate measures. So we'll get this, see if I cannot jack this up a few more inches and get the jack stands to their maximum height. And if I can, that'll be a little bit better. And I'll do the same for the front as I'm trying to get this up. I don't know how high the jack stands will go. We'll see. But we'll get this going here. Actually, I think that's the max height. So let's get these all max height out and move to the front. See if we can't get the front up higher, because I don't want to leave the back up but the front down. I want the whole car out of the water. So you know, as you can see, I don't know if you can see, that X5 is completely underwater. It's trashed. My X5 is almost there. I'm about to pull it up in the yard to get it out of the water, but we're going to do that in a second. I'm more worried about this car than I am the X5 right now. So that's as high as I can go on OEM jack stand things. So we're going to come up here to the front and I'll find the front K-member or cross member and we'll jack it up from there and get the front up as high as we can get it as well. You know, and do all that, but I think that's broken. Yep, so I don't even know where the thing is. Shit. I don't know. Well, shit's broken. Okay, so I'm gonna get this. I'm just gonna go to the. I think I should be good with going to the oil pan right now on this car. Get this under here as far as we can get it. No, I'm floating. Okay, so my shirt's soaking wet now, but get this thing jacked up as high as I can right now and adjust those. So, I think that's as high as I can go on these, but that's how I'm going to leave it for right now. There's no chance to go much higher than this, so I'm going to leave it on the jack stand and go from there. Hopefully that's enough. So guys, in that short time I was out there, half the house was filled with water. Everything's up. I got water here. This whole back room is water. Nothing really back here. I got the futon up, but workout equipment and stuff. Gotta put everything, a little bit of value up. This is a box. I don't need the box, so it's trash anyways, but get that up and out so it's not trashed. Check the front bedroom. I don't see any water in the front bedroom yet. That's a little bit of a plus. Get all this electrical up off the ground. But everything's up. As you can see, we are flood ready. This is my workroom back here. Pretty much everything that's down here is in Rubbermaids. But as you can see, the water's outside. You know, I got all this stuff is, you know, crap. Nothing in that one. All this stuff is car parts. Yeah, you know, all that stuff can go. I hope the water doesn't get up this high. That's all plastic bumpers and stuff. Come back here. I don't think there's water back here yet. I think we're still a couple minutes away from water getting in here, so let me lift all this electrical up and out of the way so it doesn't get wet and short circuit or anything like that. So let's go move the X5 real quick to make sure it's safe. Yard, the X5, that X3, all the cars, water's still coming up, still rising. I'm about to pull the X5 right up here and pull it up in the yard so it's up and out of these high waters. But you can see my pump is still pumping, but I need to go turn it off because it's pumping to nothing right now. It's pointless. As you can see, the back of my X5 is up that high, almost up to the exhaust, so I'm about to move this sucker so we can save it. Move the X5 up, guys. It's now in the yard, but you can see the water is a lot better on the back of the car. So that's safe for now too. This is safe. This is currently safe, but I don't know for how long this is gonna be safe for. I don't have really any other options for this car. Unless I start stacking tires under it, and I think I might. I got enough tires over here. I might just start stacking them under the car, jack the car up as high as I can, start stacking tires under the wheels, get it on and air it the hell up, all the way up. So we'll see about that. But you know, this is all down the side of my house. That's about 1.5 feet deep. You know, I'm gonna turn this pump off because all it's gonna do is burn itself out pumping. But for right now, the M3 is safe by a little bit, not much. It's got probably another, I would say, a foot till it's in the actual car itself. The rest can get wet up until basically that line right there, guys. So pray for me. Hope this baby makes it through. You know, insurance is good on it, so should not be an issue. But here are all 3 of my babies in one picture. So let's hope they're all safe. Well guys, what we did just a little bit ago did not help at all. The rain is still coming up. My house is completely underwater now. And we are about to jack the M3 up even more. Not sure if you can see me at all, but you can at least hear me. And we are jacking this sucker up. I'm gonna try to get this sucker another foot up off the ground because the front is starting to go under right now. So I am going to start jacking, and let's get this shit done. Rip. Shit. Crap. I need 2 of them. In the rain. So guys, sorry I didn't film. I was trying to beat the rain. As you can see, it's come up another 6 inches. And I now have the M3, the bottom of the M3 almost 3 feet off the ground. I'm about to do this back right side right now. But it's almost 3 feet off the ground. Water's at about a 2 foot. It's 2 foot into the house. X5 is okay for now. Another foot and it's gone. The white one, the only one that looks like it's semi-surviving right now. Got no power. If I need to, the X5 is gonna drive up on that. That's a 6-inch concrete curb. I'll drive right through the flatbed and put that sucker way up there if it comes to it. But neighbor's house is gone. He's underwater as well. His car. They're fine over there because they're a little bit higher than we are, but I back up to the service road. So it is literally the devil. So guys, water in the house. This is deep. Coming out back, and you can see it's still pouring down rain. Water has nowhere to go, and my backyard is now part of the bayou. As you can see, I got probably 8 inches at the back door. It's up to the glass there. Just everywhere. This whole thing. This is all the way up. It's up in his house too. Open this, and you can see the M3's up. And damn the M3's basically freaking ready for the Guivo change. The rescue trucks are out right now. But all the tires, the car's up high, but if it comes up any higher, I'm screwed. This is basically the highest I can get it, which if you look, the bottom of the door sill is at my waist. So if it goes higher than waist deep water, I'm done. The M3's done. It's still coming off the roof, guys. You can see the street is just horrible. The X5 is still okay for probably another like 30 to 45 minutes before it's gonna be underwater. The white M3 is good for right now, but it's about the same. Another foot and that car is underwater. Never seen this much rain at all. You can see the front of the house. It's up on the door. You know, it's a total loss, guys. House is gone. Gonna have to figure out what I'm gonna do next. Either gut the house and remodel, or I don't even know. I can't even think about that right now. But this is what we're dealing with right now. We have another 2 full days of rain ahead of us. So you can only imagine what I have ahead of me in the battle against this water. So I guess thanks for watching, and if I don't float away, I'll upload this video in the next, I don't know, probably 2 weeks by the time I get anywhere that I can actually upload it. So pray for me, guys. Hope we don't float away, and that's it. So guys, again, just giving an update. I don't know if you can see, I got no power, got no nothing, but I'm well over 8+ inches throughout my entire house. Every room, everything is done for. I got a lot of stuff up, but you know, those are items that, you know, are easy to replace. It's gonna be a lot of sheetrock work, a lot of remodeling, a lot of stuff. So, but as you can see, we got more back here. We got probably 10-12 inches back here. It's up to the door there. I'm gonna take you guys out and walk you around here in a second, but looking for my keys for my X5 so I can move it a little bit. So I'll come back to you guys. As you can see, my backyard is part of the bayou. Everything looks like it's moving outward and back out to the road, so I'm hoping this lull in the rain is sucking some water out of the neighborhood. But you know, you can see it's moving, but I'm not sure. The car's still jacked up here. You can see we got a good amount of space, so I'm hoping that is more than enough. That is 4 feet from the bottom of here to the ground. That should be enough. Still haven't found my X5 keys. That'd be a lovely thing. I don't think I left them inside the car. I thought I put them on this bench, but I don't see them on the bench. But I'm gonna walk you around the neighborhood. As you see, guys, this is my yard. I'm at knee deep. The X1 is completely gone. It's all my trees that I cut yesterday, but everything is gone. Everything's wet. You can see my house, see the X5, which is still fine for now, thank goodness, but we'll see. This car is completely trashed. So guys, this car, she's got water up to the seats. No, but we are completely inundated with water, guys. I'm walking down the middle of our street here, but it's up to the fire hydrant here. I got nothing, guys. This is the highest I've ever seen it, ever. I'm getting to the middle of my street and it is waist deep here. You got a car down there, you can see with the lights on flickering. I think it's a BMW. There's our street sign. Completely underwater, guys. We are completely devastated here. The house over there, big house, 4705, is underwater. They are underwater on the corner as well. Doesn't look like any, well, the drains aren't working because there ain't nowhere for the water to go. But you can see my house. We live in a lake right now. This is Lake Bel Air. I'm gonna film a little bit. You can see down this road. Down here, I'm walking down the sidewalk. It's waist deep here. And you can see the stop sign where the water is on the stop sign. This is just incredible, guys. Fire and rescue down there. They're launching their boat right behind my house. As you can see, we got a ton of water here. I'm gonna say it's easily 6 foot of water You can see how fast it's moving. I don't know where it's going to, because there ain't nothing that way. The bayou's that way, down there. You can see the drain starting to suck water. Maybe that's some sort of site, but we got all the fire and rescue down there. All this kind of stuff. It's just absolutely incredible. People stuck on the freeway up there. No one can go anywhere because it's flooded both this way and that way. You know, it's incredible, guys. So much water out here ever. This is just absolutely incredible, guys. I don't know if you can see, I'm in like waist deep water right now. Walking back to my house that's underwater. So there's the street sign. You can see how high the water is right there. At that point, I'm gonna walk through the yard, but as far as you can see, it's flooded, guys. Guys, the X5's fine for right now. The rain has stopped right now. White M3's good for like another foot and a half. The red one you can see is super high up in the air, but at least when we get done, we'll be able to do the guibo and all that kind of stuff while we're in there, because we want to do that here coming up. And the RTD shifter. But let's walk down the side of the house here. Nice. Sorry for no car content other than the jacking up of the car. Looks like a giant truck's gonna go down. Did lose every ounce of my oh nice, my whole garden is floating. It popped up. That's all underwater. At least all that's getting watered. But I'm gonna try to climb the fence right here for a second, see what we got. Through this like high water, gonna see what we got over here. Oh, military truck. Oh, the rescue, the Hummer. That's what I need right there, guys. 100% what I need. The National Guard is here, guys. Pretty badass to see. But they're here to rescue anybody that needs rescuing. But that is what I freaking need in Houston. Should be buying one of those soon. It's incredible. Just incredible, guys. That is just awesome. Thing is full on train, military, pusher, everything, guys. That is just awesome. But as you can see, my fence is about to fall over. We're about probably 5 or 6 feet back there. Nothing we can do about that, but that is crazy. Backyard, you can see that it is completely water. As you can see, the back of the house, of course, is under at least, well, that's a shingle and a half up. So I'm going with a little over 2 feet in the back of the house there, and looks like it's not rising anymore. Actually, it looks like it might be going out, but I don't know if you can see that. But whole back of that house, this thing, everything. So going back in the house, see all the water. I'm well over a foot and a half. No, probably not a foot and a half, but a little over a foot. In here, you can hear the floors popping and cracking. That's them buckling and about to give way. But at least everything's stopped for now. So let's hope that it does not rain anymore, guys, because I can't take it. Well, guys, this is day after the flood. Well, it's not over yet. It's still raining, but the water is out of the house. As you can see, I got the X5 back in the driveway. and I ruined the yard a little bit. I ruined my flower bed, but you know, that'll all grow back. White car is fine. And then I think most of you have seen this already, but the red car was saved. We got it up. The most safe / unsafe way to possibly raise a car this high, but it's up. It's out of the water. You know, the bricks are staggered. They look pretty solid. That one over there probably needs to be adjusted, but for now, that's good. You can still see we have some water in the garage, but at least we don't have, you can see the water line over there. It came to the bottom. When I left last night, it came to the bottom of that tire right there last night. So, as you can see, I got the car just barely above the flood. I'll have to measure that and let you guys know what height that is, but that looks to be about 3 feet, 3.5 feet or so. But as you can see, it's still raining, and we just went into a flash flood warning again. But you know, I don't think it's gonna come up as high as it did before. But already starting to pull sheetrocking out because it's gonna start smelling. It already smells in here, but you can see the kitchen still has some water pooling. I think it's just the low area in here. I'm cleaning up the living room, sweeping all the crap up, hoping to try to save those floors, but I don't think that's possible. Still have water in the back room, but that's tile floor, so I'm not worried about that floor at all. Anybody want a futon? I'm throwing that sucker out. Just gonna clean house now. Start cutting all the sheetrock out, but you know, one of my ideas was this wall. If for those of you who know me, this wall shares my garage wall, so it's the same wall right there. I gotta replace these windows anyways, and I've been meaning to, so this is a perfect time. But this wall here, I want to bring out almost 2 feet, really to the edge of that window as is now, like right on the inside, like this side of the window, and bring this wall all the way out here, which will give me a much larger garage to work in, and be able to put all my stuff like on this side and build a bench and be really nice. And then this wall, which I have to take all the sheetrock out anyways, and that whole cabinet got wet, so that whole cabinet has to come out too. But this wall, this is just hollow in here. This is really nothing back there. So talking about rebuilding this cabinet over here in that area right there, and moving this wall back to this point here. So the TV wall would be that point right there, and that would give me roughly 5.5 feet of larger living space here. So that when I bring that wall in, that'll move back so it won't make the room feel so tiny anymore. But that's the idea. That gives me a little bit better garage to work in. You know, I'm also gonna do, now that I have to take all this, everything off the side and everything here. Sorry the mess, I had to get everything up in a quick hurry. But this wall is gonna come out here, and we're gonna reframe it and build it here big. And this is gonna have like 2 barn doors that slide open, and we're gonna make it's gonna be sloped up, and hopefully be able to pull 1 car up to this area so I can pull both cars in the garage. But as you can see, it's still raining. Water's down, but looks like it's coming back up. This deck is probably gonna have to come up. It's already starting to buckle in places. So this deck will probably be gone too as well. It's just gonna be a long rebuild road right now. But what I'm doing right now is getting all the carpet out of this back room here. This is my bedroom. I jacked the bed up, but you can see the floor's already starting to buckle there, and there's still water pooling underneath the floor. Same with that room. That room's gone too. That flooring's gone. Kitchen flooring's gone. This is the carpet I got to get out of here. This is my workroom, as some of you have seen. I had to pile everything up on top, but everything down here is either metal or in plastic tubs. So that did not, you know, didn't matter. Plastic bumpers over there and stuff, but I got to get this carpet out. I'm going to have to get this off the wall. This is MDF, and you can already see it's swelling. So all that has to come off the wall all the way around. So, yeah, you know, we just keep cleaning. So I'll update you guys in a little bit. I don't know if this will be the end of this video or not. If you want some car parts, you want some E36 car parts, let me know. I gotta get rid of all this stuff. Some stuff is wet, some stuff isn't. I got some door panels that I saved. I got diffusers. I got a whole bunch of stuff. So if you guys need anything, let me know. But like this video, subscribe, like it as much as possible, because I need as much money as possible to fix this house. So later, guys. Thanks for watching Texas E36 Garage. Sorry this was not super car related other than jacking up the car and everything, but follow along with me. We saved the M3, we saved the white track car, and we saved the X5. So that's all that really matters. See you guys next time.